Well, the writer to the Hebrews in chapter 2, verses 5 to the end, is telling us that in order for this great salvation to be accomplished, three things had to happen. God had to come in human form so that he could be tempted, so that he could suffer, and so that he could die. None of those things is possible to God in his essence. But in the incarnate state, God became man in Jesus Christ, became one of us. Then it was his experience in sympathy with us to be tempted, to suffer, and to die. And the Hebrews picks up Psalm 8. What is man that you're mindful of him, or the Son of Man that you care for him? And he says, this is about Jesus, but it's also about us. It's a prophecy of how Jesus identifies with us so as to bring about our salvation. You made him for a little while lower than the angels. You crowned him with glory and honor. It's fast track there. He's coming into the world. He's living in the world for a while, and then his exaltation, putting everything in subjection under his feet. Through Jesus' incarnation, his death and resurrection, he has become heir of the world. And in him, we are restored to the inheritance in our proper place in creation. That's a marvelous thing. But in order for that to happen, Jesus first had to suffer. In verse 10, it was fitting that he, for whom and by whom all things exist, in bringing many sons to glory, should make the founder of their salvation perfect through suffering. Jesus experienced pain, hunger, loss, and on the cross, the sufferings of the world were poured onto him in our place. And then Hebrews tells us that in order to save us, Jesus also suffered death. Verse 14, therefore, since the children share in flesh and blood, he himself likewise partook of the same things, that through death he might destroy the one who has power of death, that is the devil, and deliver all those who through fear and death were subject to lifelong slavery. So he suffered and he's overcome death. And then thirdly, he had to be made like his brothers in every respect so that he might become a merciful and faithful high priest. See, he's sympathetic to us because he also was tempted and has experienced the pressures and the attractions of sin. He resisted. We didn't. But he is merciful and understanding. In verse 18, he himself suffered when tempted. He is able to help those who are tempted. Jesus has overcome. He overcame temptation, he overcame suffering, and he overcame death. And in him, as our faithful high priest, we're able to find refuge and encouragement to endure when our times of trial and hardship come.